First, we're going to add operating system to our deployment share, and we're also going to create a task sequence from which we're going to start installing Windows over the network. So right click on, go into your deployment share, right? First thing I want to do is I want you to right click on your deployment share and click on properties. Okay, and as you can see on the general tab, we have the description of our deployment share. We have the path. If you forget the path, you can come here and copy it. The local path is C, deployment share, and I'm only going to be uploading x64 images, so I'm going to uncheck x86. All right, and if you go to the rules here, you can specify your new rules as much as you want. If you look at this one, we have a Windows PE. Okay, and we have Windows PE settings is all here. You can change it if you want, and we have our monitoring area. So in the general tab, I'm not going to make any changes. In the rules tab is where I'm going to make some changes. All right, so because in this is going to determine where our what happens when we start the installation from the network. So I'm going to go and copy a predefined set of rules into the rules, the MDT rules. I have a predefined set of rules that I've created for myself. I don't want to go with the default, so I'm going to right click and just delete that, and then I'm going to go inside my own predefined set of rules, which is the bootstrap. I'm going to copy that. I will leave this file also in the description so that you can use it. I'm going to copy that and just paste it inside the rules. So paste it inside the rules, and then I'm going to edit the bootstrap.ini file. Okay, click on edit, and in this bootstrap document, I'm also going to change it to my own predefined set of rules. So I have updated the bootstrap.ini file, and now I'm going to go update the rules file with my own rules that I've created. I have a custom rules, so feel free, you can get these custom files. I will give you a copy, and then you can modify to match your own standard. I copy all of that and I'll place it inside of the rules. That's my own rules. And you click apply, click OK. Every time you do that, you have to go into your deployment share, right click on that and click on update deployment share, and click on generate boot image completely. But we're not going to do that, right, because we don't have any boot image yet. So once you save that, just leave it there, and then click on operating system, right click on that and import operating system. I will choose a full set of source files, and then I will go next. The source directory is where you've mounted your installation file. So the source directory will be E:, this is the E drive. This is where I mounted the Windows 7 files. Go next, and the destination directory name, if you want, you can rename it. I'll just leave it since it's a Windows 7 installation file, x64. Click next, and then all of the necessary details have been specified. So basically, the source, the operating system destination, and then the OS move. So click on next, and now our deployment share is now copying the boot image over into the Windows deployment services. So as you can see, it's performing the operation importing operating system. As you can see, the process completed successfully. What we did was we imported Windows 7, and then go ahead and click on finish. Okay, once you click on finish, you see we now have operating system. We're gonna go and do the same thing for Windows 8. So So one thing I always like to do is basically to create each operating system into a new folder. So right click on the operating system, select new folder, all right, call it Windows 7, all right, and then you can give it a comment like this is Windows 7 OS. So click next, and finish. All right, and now you can now move all of this operating system into that folder. So I should have done this in the beginning. So and just transfer them into Windows 7. As you can see, everything is now moved inside of Windows 7. Okay. Feel free to delete these ones and delete them off from the operating system page. Completely delete these items even if they are copied in the other folder. No. Click next and finish. So when you go inside Windows 7, you can see Windows 7. Now right click again on the operating system, click new folder, Windows 8, go next, and finish. And of course the last one, right click and create new folder and get Windows 10. Right, next, and finish. We're going to go do the same thing for task sequences. Okay, right click on task sequences. Okay, new folder, Windows 7. Click next, and click finish. Right click on Windows sequence again, task sequence, new folder, Windows 8. Click next, and finish. And then lastly, right click on task sequences again, and this one is for Windows 10. Click on next, and click on finish. All right, so in the next lesson we're going to be looking at how to create task sequences. See you then.